What's going on? I'm Janika Bates, and you're watching Lights in the City. Today, I have Miss Mia Harvey. She is the Communications Outreach Specialist for the Family Safety Center. So, Miss Mia, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm great. So, tell me, what exactly is it that you guys do here?
Well, the Family Safety Center, we work with family and victims of domestic violence, intimate partner violence to be specific. So, domestic violence in the state of Tennessee is characterized three different ways. It's violence between family members, you're related by blood, marriage, or adoption. Family violence between someone that you cohabitate with, like a roommate, or violence between intimate partners. And so, specifically at the Family Safety Center, we deal with intimate partner violence. We also deal with elder abuse as well.
Okay, so how long have you guys been here?
So we've been open since 2011. We opened the doors, but it had always been a conversation that domestic violence is such a big issue in Memphis and Shelby County. So there were we've been in the works for a while, but officially opening the doors was April 2011.
That's good. So what exactly about domestic violence attracted you?
Domestic violence is one. It hits close to home. Just my grandmother was a survivor of domestic violence. Also, just it affects so many people that you would never know. I was, I guess, more attracted to the work that we do in the community. And then you get to see that domestic violence, it hits all different levels. It affects people in poverty, affects people who are affluent, it affects people who are educated, it affects people who are less educated. But just like that, this problem just really is connected to so many different people, and just being able to educate others about domestic violence, the effect that it has on children. Before I worked here, I worked in the community and specifically with at-risk youth, and that is such an issue within the at-risk youth as well. So I think that's probably what attracted me the most to this position.
So what resources do you guys provide to those victims?
So we do a lot. Domestic violence victims, there's a various reasons of why they continue in relationships, or why it's hard for them to get away. So usually it takes a victim on average about 9 times before they successfully flee a domestic violence situation. And after that 9th time, that's when they're in most danger. And usually it takes a woman on average, before she calls the police the first time or seeks help, she's already been assaulted 35 times. So what we try to do within the Family Safety Center is most of our clients are coming in to seek orders of protection. We get most of our referrals from the police, MPD, and Shelby County Sheriff's Office. We also offer emergency housing. We do safety planning. We do family and individual counseling. We have bilingual services. We do law enforcement reporting. We do referrals to other resources as well. When victims come in, they might say, it's hard for me to leave because I don't have viable employment. Well, we have people here who help with jobs and resumes on Thursdays. We help with financial literacy. So we just try to approach domestic violence in a holistic manner.
Does all of that take place in this center, or do you guys go to events outside of the center and around Memphis?
Well, here this is like a co-location. So how the idea of the Family Safety Center began was that domestic violence victims, they had so many issues that they ran into when they were trying to seek help. So for instance, if you were going through domestic violence before 2011, okay, you have to go to the police station. Then after you leave the police station, you have to go here, and then you have to go downtown and do this. And it was just a lot of different barriers. And one of the issues that's prominent in Memphis is transportation. So we wanted to say, okay, how can we really help victims of domestic violence? So we have a co-location of services. So the domestic violence unit for Shelby County Sheriff's Office and MPD is housed here. We have counseling services that are housed here, support groups that are housed here. We help with emergency housing here as well. So we just have various services that are housed here at the Family Safety Center. On top of that, we have over 30 partners that we're able to refer some services out as well.
That's amazing. Is it only women that you guys help, or do men come too?
No, that's something that people are surprised about a lot. 1 in 4 women in Memphis and Shelby County are victims of domestic violence, but 1 in 7 men are victims of domestic violence as well. So we do see men here as well.
What are the most, the most terrible cases that happen to men? Is it as serious as it is with women?
It is. Unfortunately, of course, the most serious cases are those that result in fatalities. But you know, we have women who are just as aggressive or determined to hurt their victims, just as you see sometimes as men as well. So we do have like serious cases where women are have shot at men or have shot and killed them. Stabbing. It's just the same level of violence that you see with men. You'll see that with women as well.
Wow, I definitely did not expect that. So, what are some of the signs that you can notice if your friend or your mom or something is going through, but they don't want to say anything? What are some signs?
We have to really be, especially in this age. A lot of people are like, well, that's their issue. That's not my problem. I'm gonna try to stay out of it. But if something was to happen, everybody's quick to pull out their cell phone and videotape it. Best thing to do, especially when you're be concerned most importantly about your safety. We have seen in some cases where people have intervened in an attempt to stop a domestic violence incident, and the person that intervened was unfortunately killed. So number one, just making sure that safety is the number one priority. If you notice a friend or a family member that dresses out of season, so it's about to get hot, and if they have on long sleeves, or you see them maybe wearing extra makeup up under their eyes, or various areas, if their phone is constantly ringing and going off, if that person that they're dating or significant other has to constantly be in the conversation, or they isolate that person, those are big signs as well. If you've noticed that maybe you have a friend or family member they used to always come around, but now they're isolated. Well, he doesn't like when I go out, or he doesn't like when I do this, or she doesn't like when I go out, or she doesn't like when I do that. That's part of the isolation mechanism that abusers use. Some of the red flags to identify as well. It's a cycle. There's a difference between anger management and control and being abusive, and that's what that is. So if you feel like that a significant other of your friend or family is trying to control their move, what they wear, what they do, where they go, those sorts of things, that's part of that, those red flags to look for. Just if you see a drop in their personality, if someone is in love, then they're happy and they're in a good mood. But if you see like a significant drop in their personality, or what they used to do, definitely those are some signs that you might just want to check in with your friend or family member.
That's very important. So what are some steps that the victims can take who are going through this domestic violence?
Right. So, a lot of times what we run into is that victims, they feel like they're embarrassed to tell somebody that this was going on. But the statistic I mentioned earlier, that 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men in Memphis and Shelby County are victims of domestic violence. So there's more people than you think that are going through that same issue you are. Definitely first is to seek help. Family Safety Center is a great resource to help those victims that are going through that situation. A lot of times they feel like we'll have nowhere to go. We've moved victims as far as to Texas or California in order to get away from an abuser. They feel like, maybe they don't have money. We're here to help with that financial piece. So how can we help with maybe some moving costs, or, sometimes with rent. We're able to help domestic violence in that aspect. Again, we're able to help with that order protection. That's an important piece. A lot of people think that's just a piece of paper, but it's so much more than that. It's definitely a way to document what's going on, and if you have to call the police, that they're able to do something, because without that, they really can't do anything. So, like, again, there's so many resources that victims can come and receive services, and even if they don't want to fill out an order of protection, they just want to talk. We're able to help that as well. Again, we have support groups, we have family and individual counselors, counseling, where we're able to help those victims if they're going through that issue, or if they've been through that issue a long time ago, and they just need some help kind of sorting out some things. That's what their family and individual counselor for as well.
That is amazing. So how do they get in touch with the Family Safety Center?
Right. So we have a 24/7 crisis line, and that number is 901-222-4400, or they can visit our website at www.familysafetycenter.org.
Do you guys have any social media sites that you would like
We
to?
do. So we're on Facebook. As of right now, we need to revamp our Twitter page, but right now you definitely hit us up on Facebook.
Thank you so very much.
Thank
we all
you.
need to hear that. I appreciate that.
All right.
This is Lights in the City. Thank you so much for tuning in.
My name is Raya Wooten, and we would love to have you as a guest on Lights in the City. If you're a business owner, have an organization, or have upcoming events, we would love to hear your story. Go to l3television.com for more details.
Welcome to Lights in the City. I'm Erica Draper here with the CEO and founder of the Neely Agency, which is a marketing, advertising, PR, and a casting company. Yes. So much going on here, Miss Neely. Tell me what inspired all of this.
Well, you guys, actually, the need to be able to put more of people like us in front of the camera, to be able to see more of us in front of the camera. And I just felt like, we need more positive news out there.
Right.
And so the opportunity presented itself actually with the Memphis Black Expo. And you guys are very familiar with the Memphis Black Expo.
Right.
And that was one of my first clients. And so that's basically what inspired the Neely Agency to be where we are today.
Where you are.
Yes.
And you're focusing on right now, you told me, expanding your casting division. What does that entail?
The casting division of the Neely Agency, we've been booking talent for quite some time now, but now we have the need to expand it. So we're opening up the opportunity for new talent to be casted for commercial work. Very, very great companies. I'm not going to give away too much, but you have to go to our website at theneelyagency.com and you can get more information. But if you're an aspiring actress, an aspiring model, and you just want to build your resume, now is the time to do it. Why not wait? I know there's been a lot of crazy things that's been coming through Memphis. I know we get skeptical because, people want you to pay this and pay that. That's not, what this is.
Right.
And I advise nobody to ever, feel like you got to pay to be, casted into a play or into a movie or whatever. That's not the business. But anyway, this is a real deal, but you do have to go and go on our website, theneelyagency.com, submit your resume, submit a picture. If you don't have a resume, it's fine. If you don't have any experience, it's fine. But be sure to just submit.
Right.
Answer the questions. Yeah. Yes. You never know.
What type of talent, you said modeling, acting,
Yeah.
dancing. What do you look for when you're going through applications, fumbling through things and looking for stuff?
Right.
What's something that jumps out at you to say, this is the person that I want?
Well, actually, we're not talent agencies, so we are actually a casting company. So we actually work for the client, the company. So we actually look for what they want.
Okay.
And so at this particular time, they're actually looking for real life families, a mom, a dad, a couple of kids, real life families. So you don't even have to have, any experience because you already know as long as you are comfortable with being in front of the camera, that's the most important thing. But real life families is one of them. Of course, the company also, the client also would like them to be African American or Hispanic people of color is what they're looking for right now. And ages 4 through 65 plus, you know, everybody from the kids to the moms, the dads, the grandparents, you know, so that's what we're looking for. And then we're also looking for experienced individuals, people that have that, you know, professional background, that's acted in theater, acted in, you know, movies and TV shows and what have you. That's always a plus. So that's definitely something else we're looking for.
Okay, stick and stay, folks. After the break, we're going to talk about a mixer that's coming up where you can actually come out, meet some people, get your hands on things, and get a little bit more info.
Yeah,
We'll be back.
absolutely.
My name is Nadia Matthews. I'm the founder of Lily Rose Studios. At the tender age of 16, I founded and produced my first stage play. In 2011, I opened the doors downtown in Memphis and opened Lily Rose Studios. Lily Rose Studios is a safe haven for kids to not only live their dreams, but to thrive and learn transferable skills such as self-esteem, leadership, public speaking, and confidence.
Hi, my name is Karima.
My name is Alexis.
Acting workshops at Lily Rose are no ordinary experience.
You can be able to use real scripts and real props.
And learn about acting fundamentals such as blocking, voice projection, and mastering improv.
These acting classes help gain experiences for future auditions and real-time work.
Living low is fun, fun, fun. We like to play games and dress up. Now that I go to Lily Rose, I'm not afraid to speak in front of a big crowd.
Lily Rose gives me the tools that I need to succeed in life.
Lily Rose is a great place to practice your acting skills and not be afraid. And it's not hard to be a great actress or actor when you have the best teacher in the world, Miss Nadia Matthews.
Hello, my name is William Little.
And my name is Timothy Jones.
And we're actors at Lily Rose Studio. I just started at Lily Rose Studio and I have learned so much.
Lily Rose Studios helps me prepare for real auditions, and it increases my acting ability.
Hi, my name is Mikhail Walker.
When I was a little girl, I dreamed of being a movie star. And when I came to Lily Rose Studios, my dream came true. I was on the red carpet, I signed autographs, and I was on set.
I urge you to support Lily Rose Studios. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Sponsoring a kid's tuition or sponsoring classes will help not only give them an opportunity to live their dreams, but to make them feel like they're working in Memphis on an actual Hollywood set. We have done numerous projects since we've been here, from producing stage plays, TV pilots, and even movies. Please help us in joining the movement at Lily Rose Studios. We're only getting bigger and we want you to join us. Thank you.
What's going on? I'm Janika Bates with Lights in the City, and I'm ready to do an interview. All I'm missing is you. Go to l3television.com for more details.
Welcome back to Lights in the City. If you're just now joining, I'm Erica Draper alongside Miss Sherry Neely, the CEO and founder of the Neely Agency. Marketing, advertising, casting, and PR, public relations. So you do this thing once a month called the NAM.
Yes.
Tell me about that and let people know what that acronym means.
So NAM is the Neely Agency Mixer, and what it is that it's a professional mixer series that we've been doing since January of this year, and it's basically networking for a cause. All these different business professionals, executives, small business owners, entertainment professionals, people in the public sector industries, we all come together and we network, we exchange cards, we talk about different opportunities in the city, and try to move forward in the city and just push business forward and exchange business, ideas and what have you. So, yeah.
So it's once a month, and you mentioned to me before that it's on different days. How can someone like me come out, go and find the information and everything I need to know to attend?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking. There's a couple of different ways. You can go to our website at theneelyagency.com and you can click on NAM. You can go to Eventbrite. You can search for Neely Agency Mixer, or you can go to our Facebook page at the Neely Agency LLC. So there's a few different ways. Or you can just Google Neely Agency Mixer. We should be somewhere at the top. But it's a great function. We've heard so many success stories about networking. opportunities and how people have, made some really good, connections, and a lot of good businesses come out of it. Like I said, it's networking for a cause. And one of the great success stories that we've had, one of the nonprofits, because also, I don't know if I mentioned, but we benefit a different nonprofit each month. And one of the nonprofits was CLASS. And that centers, and let me make sure I got this right, Centers for Learning and Academic Support Services. Okay, I got it. CLASS. Anyway, so what happened was there was one of the people that actually attended it came from Chiropractic of Memphis, and she met the lady that is the founder of CLASS, and she actually invited all of us to come to the Chiropractor of Memphis and get our backs right.
Wow.
Get them cracked and stuff. I know, right? Well, anyway, long story short, Chiropractor of Memphis owner actually donated and presented a check of $1,000 to CLASS. And CLASS is an amazing organization. What they do is they offer free academic support services, such as tutoring and test preparation and what have you. They do all kinds of things for elementary students, middle students, as well as high school students. Right. So this is just an amazing organization, and it's free. It's free. All of these services are free. And so she does this out of her own pocket, and the donations from friends and family and the community. So.
Support it.
Yep.
Definitely. So you definitely want to get out, find out information about the NAM.
Yes.
And the casting division, everything, just get involved.
Absolutely.
Pretty much. So that's going to do it for us, folks. Thank you so much, Ms. Sherry.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marcus. You're doing such a phenomenal job. We love Marcus, don't we? And L3 Media, shout out.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. See y'all next time.
L3 Media is the Mid-South's premier videography and photography company. We specialize in capturing all of life's greatest moments. Whenever you need talented and professional service for your special events or business, L3 Media is the company for you. You can contact us at all of our social media sites. You can like us on Facebook, check out our website, follow us on Twitter, or always feel free to email us. We are L3 Media, your #1 source for all your videography and photography needs. Give us a call today.
My name is Raya Wooten. Make sure you tune in to Lights in the City on Sundays at 5 p.m. on Comcast Channel 31.